All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Yahweh Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Graham and Stone. Shalom to the elect wishing this word in truth and in sincerity. We hope of receiving mercy for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the MOTB. The serpent juice is the precursor to the MOTB. Yahweh Shai, whom dwelling nightly called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment as it is written. So, I want to jump straight into this lesson. This is going to be quick, as Yahweh Shai did many wonders in the heavens and upon the earth. So this is 2 Esdras 9 verse 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, and the prophets that have been before thee, as Jeremiah have said, the prophets that have been before thee, and before thee of old have prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms, of war and of evil, and of pestilence, and the prophets that Yahweh have risen up in these days. They come in that said lot, telling about the destruction of Mystery Babylon the Great, which is America, telling about the chaotic times to come, such as World War III, social upheaval, civil unrest, the lack of bread, which is what, famine, because we may not understand, anytime the real war start and countries start hold back on their produce, their goods, people are going to understand what the prophets were out there saying all these times. Verse 2, Then shall thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the eyes will begin to visit the world which he made. And we know by the signs, the things the more transpire, that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai is visiting the earth. And these are all the signs of his coming, the one the world ignorantly called Jesus. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproar of the people in the world, and we have been seeing these things even more frequent than normal, then shall thou well understand that the Most I speak of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and ending in effects and signs. So let's listen to this clip.
Tracking a severe volcanic eruption uptick. The Earth is obviously releasing a lot of pressure. This is something that you have to pay attention to. We have volcanic vents that are, instead of seeing major tectonic activity like big earthquakes, we're seeing the pressure being released through these volcanoes. When the plates are there and they refuse to break, the Earth finds a way to let this pressure escape. We saw after a rift breakage, the first recorded eruption in human history. Scientists say that the last time this happened was over 12,000 years ago in Ethiopia. And then we saw a new fissure system opening up. Indonesia, sudden explosions took place. We didn't even see any real precursors to that other than some volcanic data. The Philippines, we see a phreatomagmatic pulse. This is happening on an increase. We saw Popocatépetl in Mexico sustained a high eruption, a lot of discharge of gas or degassing. And then we saw Kamchatka, 33,000 foot eruption, a column of ash and smoke. Shooting out pressure into the Pacific plate. So folks, just keep your eyes open. This is very, very far from over. This is the Indonesian volcanic eruption at Merapi. Here we have some video of investigative findings. Companies like Google are trying to hide the fact that they're creating hundreds or thousands of new data centers across the United States.
So, as you can see, you know, Yahweh Shai is just doing strange wonders because, hey, as a youth I grew up, you know, now it may be a normal occurrence for you. Yeah, it's a volcano, I grew up here and there. But growing up, this wasn't normal, yo. Now it become the new norm. But nobody now look on these things as signs of the end. Yahweh Shai visiting the earth. The Lord tell us in Isaiah 29 verse 6, these are some of the ways that he visited the earth which he made. And things are going to get even more chaotic as we draw near to the end of this age. So I wasn't going to make this video very long, you know, I was just showing you what's going on, yo.